Hey Capricorn, come on in. Let's do your energy forecast looking at the week ahead. Hi there, my name is Intuitive Lee. We are currently looking at the sign. Yeah, we're doing the sign of Capricorn. I already said that. We are doing the week of July the 16th through to the 22nd. All right, Capricorn. Before I mess this up any further, let's just get at it, shall we? So I'm using two separate decks. The first deck here is called Nature's Whispers, and this oracle deck is going to give us our overarching theme of energy through the entire week ahead. So let's see what we've got in store for you, Capricorn. We have contemplation. Contemplation is a very gentle energy. It's not really sort of problem solving. It is not seeking answers. It's just allowing thoughts to sort of bubble up, if you will. And I'm sorry, I've got a neighbor that's been using a chainsaw off and on. So hopefully it's not too distracting in the background there, but I'm going to just simply proceed because I don't know when he starts and stops, and I don't take the chance that I'll be here all day waiting for this annoyance in the background. And maybe you don't hear it at all, but I certainly hear it here. Anyways, back to what I was saying for you, Capricorn. This contemplation is really about allowing thoughts to just sort of softly come in and be sort of chewed on and revealed and felt a little bit without you hardline thinking, I need to solve, I need to do. This is just very quiet contemplation. What I usually find is if I'm contemplating a challenge or an issue in front of me, and I approach it this way, through contemplation instead of problem solving, that in fact the solutions usually bubble up from within. Either I get divine inspiration or just that inner knowledge and awareness, that deep knowing of how to move forward appropriately. This just happened with me last week in dealing with my son. There was an incident came up and I wasn't sure how to approach the solution or even what the solution was. And I just came outside here and in quiet contemplation without, wringing my hands and trying to find something and desperate for answers. I just allowed myself that quiet contemplation. And, before the hour was up, I had a clear way forward and I acted on that clarity and it worked out just wonderfully. So this is kind of the same thing for you. Just allow some contemplation in your life. All right, let's break this week down just a little bit more for you, shall we, Capricorn? Yeah, we've got some regeneration coming in for you. Ooh, I like this because it's talking about basically you starting a new life, that you're rebuilding basically from the ashes of what your life was and into this new regenerated version of who you are. And listen, no regrets in that past, right? Things happen as they were meant to happen. And you now get to take that old knowledge, old awareness, old way of being, and you get to basically use it as the fertilizer to help you regenerate. You learned lessons in that former iteration of self, right? There was a lot of lessons built in there. You get to move forward into this new iteration of self with this now inner wisdom, inner knowledge, inner awareness, inner acknowledgement of who you are and full acceptance of that. And you've all done that through quiet contemplation, which is now allowing you to now regenerate into this new version of self and a new and improved version of you, if you will, Capricorn. And sorry, now I got planes overhead, and I mean like right overhead. That doesn't happen often. All right, where are we going with this? It's a never-ending story for you, Capricorn. Listen, no, it's not. No, it's not. You think it is. You think this way of life or this way of being or life in itself is just going on and on, the same old, same old, same old. It's a narrative you've got going on in your head that's a big bullshit story. All right? Listen, Capricorn, things are never a never-ending story. Things always end. There's always new beginnings. But when we tell ourselves that we're stuck, then we start to feel stuck. We start to pull on this victimization, and we don't need that in our lives. This is not a place to be. I get identified with being a victim when we feel like crap's happening to us. It's not true. Things don't happen to us. They happen for us. And this requires a shift in your thinking, a shift in your headspace, if you will, Capricorn, looking at the things in your life that have happened supposedly to you. If you take the time and effort to go through them and look, well, you know what, this happened, it wasn't all that great, but what did I learn in it? What was my nugget in there of new information? Where did I get the wisdom? Where did I grow in that event or occasion that happened in my life or that seems to be unfolding for me? What is my lesson in there? When you go in and you realize your lesson and you understand that you are not, in fact, a victim, that this is the life that you planned out for yourself. And we always have free will, yes, but we have some challenges that we placed in front of us because we knew they gave us opportunity to learn and grow and share that learning and growth with others. That's how we break loose of our never-ending story. Break the narrative that you've got going on in your head. Sorry, I just called you Sagittarius, Capricorn. So sorry for that. I know who you are, and this is helping you find who you are by breaking yourself loose of that never-ending story. Understanding the narrative in your head is keeping you stuck. And if you want to regenerate, you truly want to grow, you need to let go of your story. You need to rewrite your story. All right, Capricorn, where's this week? Finishing up for you. To the sea. I love this because for me, the ocean is all about regeneration. It's how I recharge my batteries. If I want to sort of clear my mind, get settled, get grounded, and be okay with where I am in the world, in my life, I go to the ocean. And this is talking about you being able to recharge your batteries, giving yourself a little bit of a love and attention, being gentle with yourself. Regeneration is not easy because sometimes it means that we have to let go of our own belief system, old belief systems, our old way of being. We're embracing new ways of being. We're doing all this through quiet contemplation. So there's no big bursts, no big bubbles, no big celebrations. We're just allowing for this ease and grace into a new way of being. We're contemplating it. We're breaking loose of our old stories and realizing that we get to rewrite those old stories to have a happier, better ending. All right? I love this for you, Capricorn. Contemplation in store for you this week, leading you to wonderful places, breaking old patterns. That's always a good thing. Take care. If this has resonated with you, please leave me a note in the chat below. I appreciate when you like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Blessed be. I will see you back here next week. Bye now, Capricorn. Intuitively signing off.